Well, local heads, check it out, man. We got some seriously cool dead related topic here. So got yeah, this is Bluebird, my car. So there's something back here I want to show you. What we have. Look at that. That's all freaking cassette tapes. That's all dead shows. And the guy's got a whole bunch more. This is just the first load he could fit in his car. So let me flip around. Yeah, here we go. I have not looked at the. All I did was look at the top layer here. Here, just just to show you. Greek Theater, July 17th of '88. Look at that. Big River. Look at that. What's this? Neville Brothers. Wow. All right, let's bring this. We got to bring this inside and look. Oakland, '87. He's gone. Jumps in space. How cool! All right, let's bring him in. We gotta look. We gotta look and see what's going on here. I mean, this beautiful thing. I don't know what happened there. That's too bad. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Yeah. So how I'm gonna chronicle all these, and well, I mean, the only problem with digitizing this kind of thing, you can't like mass quantities do it. You gotta like listen. You gotta go full speed. So, in freaking dead shows are like what, 4 hours each? Oh man, it's a lot of listening, but could almost do a set it and forget it kind of thing. 'Cause I'm hoping. What's this? Providence, April of '88. Miracle started with Miracle. Crazy Fingers. Samson, he's gone. Jumps in space. Wow. All right, let's get this in and take a look at what's going on here. I gotta find a nicer way to keep these things too. And I gotta make sure that my cassette player is working. I picked up a couple of them. Actually, it's funny. Before I even met this guy a week ago, I had been looking for cassette players for things like this. I have some tapes of my brother's band when he was in school in the '70s. So yeah. All right, let's get these inside and check them out. Okay, so we are inside. Oh, I need my glasses. Yeah, deadheads are old. Okay, so, all right, here we go. There's the first one. Nice kind of, yeah, there we go. Now, I should just kind of dump it out, shouldn't I? Yeah, like I said, I have not reviewed these in any way. I have not. I only looked at the top. The top couple tapes. Wow, boy. Feels, there's a strange familiarity when playing with stacks of cassettes. It's just it's a real flashback to my youth. Having tape cases, going around and trading with your buddies. I still have my tape cases. Holy smokes. Yeah, so I have 3 containers this size, and the guy says this is a drop in the bucket. So next week we will see some more. There's a broken cassette. I bet you I got a number of blank cassette cases. All right. Oh, I need that. Oh, it's busted. Okay. All right. Now, let's see. Can you see? Right. So, let's see what in the world we got going on here. Well, let's just start with one. Ventura, July 21st, '84. Second set. Cold, rain, and snow, far from me, trucking. Into eyes, drums in space. Other one, Stella. Manhattan Center, 71. Oakland Auditorium, 79. I heard there's some other bands in here as well. November 85. Mississippi Half Step. Well, oh yeah, we did some background music. Ziggy, play Grateful Dead live on Amazon Music.
Playing live songs by Grateful Dead on Amazon Music.
Ziggy, Volume 5. Philadelphia, 89 with Bruce Hornsby. Happy Valentine's Day. Lost Sailor, Terrapin. Wow. Throw Stones, Love Light. Holy shit! I was at that show. There it is right there. July 4th, 87. No, I wasn't. No. I was at July 4th, 84, Foxborough. Mardi Gras, KCC. Wow. Bob Weir, Fillmore East, 86. Lou Reed, New York. Niagara Falls, 84. Slipknot. Man, I wonder if I could take a picture of all these labels and have AI make a spreadsheet. It would have to be good at reading handwriting, though. Grateful Dead, Folsom Field, Boulder, Colorado. Sunday, April 8th, 1980. Second set. Awesome Field. I don't know who that is. Radiators. Red Rocks. All right. Oh, man. All right. So what I did, I just stopped. Got a bunch of these boxes at the post office. So I want to have something, stackable and closable. All right. So let me start stacking in here while we look at things. Greek Theater, Cincinnati, Ohio. June of 84. Dylan, Johnny Cash, and the Dead. Jim, Philly, 89. Hampton, 86. Derek and the Dominoes. Live in concert. Red Rocks. Capitol Theater, 76. New Year's Eve. Neil Young, Cincinnati, February of 70. That might be very cool. Aladdin Theater. Oh, looked at that already. Bob Marley. Sonny Rollins. New Haven, 84. That was a good show. Runga Heil, Germany. Or Pratt. Steel Pulse. Oh man, the Ritz 84, it's missing. Bummer. Steel Pulse is cool. Love them. Ross Theater, 86. Capitol Theater. Wow, that is seriously 1976 tape too. Wow, Largo, Maryland. I was talking to the dude that was giving me these. I'm like, I want to know, like the dude that he got them from, Robert Hunter, 84. Cubby Bear Lounge. Wow, that's cool. Ripple. East Wind into Deep Elam. Midnight Special into Wharf Rat. Wow. Ziggy, Volume 6. Oh, good. This box is going to let me do 2 layers. Nice. Too bad about that steel pole. Here I am worried about this one tape, and the guy's got like 1,000 tapes. I will soon have 1,000 tapes. David Byrne. 1989. Landmark Theater. No way. Wow. Man, why, you know what? I mean, shit. 15 years ago, like, I had like a tape player in every room, you know? Now they're all broken and dried out, you know, all the belts dry up and shit. Dylan and the Dead, Oakland, 87. Rochester War Memorial, 77. Rooster Mast. Springfield. Oh, somebody kind of made like a favorite. All right. That'd be good to know. See, like the guy that gave me, he goes, hey, just if all you can do for this, for me, make me a CD I can play in my car or some of this stuff. So you get somebody that's kind of put together something like this. Miracle into Dew from 90, going down the road feeling bad. China Doll from 73. Direwolf 74. Wow, cool. All right, I'm gonna kind of keep that off to the side there. Saratoga. This is just the first container, folks. Springfield Civic Center, March of 85. Hartford, 88. I wanted to go to that show, but I didn't. Oakland, 87. Allman Brothers, Concord Pavilion. Van Morrison, Whip and Post. Stateboro Blues, wow. In memory of Elizabeth Reed. Miami of 69, California Expo 69. Cold Rain and Snow, Hard to Handle. Mason's Children. Wow. Wow. I think I would be completely blown away right now if we didn't have, you know, like the internet and YouTube and all that kind of shit. Because, I mean, I'm assuming that these are traded, and I'm assuming that there are other copies. You know what I mean? Like this stuff's maybe already copied, but so the significance of these is maybe a better copy. You know, I wonder how many generations of somebody copying these things. I really wonder, man. I mean, I'm hoping, like, just my heart is hoping that this is all stuff that maybe no one's heard. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a better version than anyone's heard, or maybe everybody ran out of tape and like this is the only last set known of. That's another empty one. Roxy Radio City '83. The Authority 1983. All right, so that was one container. All right, so these are empty. These are kind of cool. I'm going to make sure I'm not putting them around anything that's magnetized over here. It should be all right. All right, so let me get all these out. And we will take a look. I haven't looked at any of these. Oh, I see Winterland 74. I'm kind of obsessed with Winterland 74. I just really enjoyed, hearing like the good old Grateful Dead podcast, and people's recollection of like, winning tickets to it in a poker game at school there in town, because Winterland was like their home base venue. So it just like, the Dead were their local house band. It's so cool. Loved hearing those stories. Gotta pick one, right? I mean, Jesus, they played a lot of places. I'll never know. Never know what that is unless that's one of these. Oh, there's another missing one. See anything you like so far? So I was there talking to the guy about these, and some kid walking by said, "Oh, those are Dead tapes, huh?" And he started fuddling through. I'm like, "No, these are mine." And dude's like, "Well, hey, yeah." He goes, "I got a whole bunch more." He goes, "Yeah, well, the kid started talking about it. He's showing pictures of his tapes." A young kid, and he said he's got a bunch of Dead tapes and a bunch from other bands and stuff like that. And then he's talking, so the guy's asking us, "So what are you planning on doing with them? Those there for yourself?" Yeah. Well, they'll be just for me. I just got to make room, and I'm selling these ones and that ones. And the guy heard him say, "Oh, you're selling them, eh?" Well, yeah. Yeah, not cool. So, I mean, he didn't say not cool, but it was a red flag for him. He's like, "Come back next week. I'll bring you a couple of tapes." So, and he goes, and he looked at me. He's like, "You don't worry. I'd rather this kid not go try to make money on these things," and I'm glad he did that. All right, so here we go. Here we are. Let's get another empty box. Blues for a Tired Planet. Bob, I don't know what that's all about. I don't know who Bob Bunce. Who's Bob Bunce? Beyond Rhythm Music. Oh, Rochester, huh? Take a stand and save the land. Oh, okay. Bob Bunce is the dude, the vocalist, keyboards, guitars. Otis Biddle, I'm sorry, Todd Biddle, Otis Lee, Sonny Paul. Just looking to see if I recognize any names. I don't. I produced in 1980. Okay, let's see what we got. Providence, second set, second generation. Oh, maybe that's a tape thing. RFK 80. It looks like 80, 77, 80. LA Forum 89. Winterland 75. Ziggy Skip. NASA Coliseum 85. Sacramento 84. We don't have to look at all of them, but I want to. So yeah, stick with me here. San Bernardino, Center, Eugene, Oregon, Utah 87. Oakland, Syracuse 84. August 87, Renaissance Theater. Third World, 17 and older crowd, Renaissance Theater, Liberty Pullway, Rochester. Dick and Chicken going down the road. Maybe they must have been a cover band. Saratoga, Winterland 78. Capitol Theater 80. A lot of Capitol Theater shows. They must have had a big taper section. Philadelphia 85, Providence 85. Kind of a best of. Man, wonder if there's a way to a faster way to digitize these. That would be great. Greek Theater. Madison Square Garden 82. They probably played 9 shows that week. I'm kind of looking at all these folks. I guess I am, yeah. Dead, New Jersey, November 78. Marin County Fairgrounds 84. Philly of 86. Kinfish, Poison Ivy, Young Blood, Big Iron. Wow. Arm's falling asleep here. Okay. Neil Young, Crosby, Stills and Nash of 87. That's cool. Greek Theater 86. Oakland 87. Greek Theater 84. Oakland. Miami, Florida. Oakland. Stanford. On a bucket. Sugary. Worcester 88. Nassau 90. City Island Harrisburg 84. Providence. Yeah, so these being, analog, you can't just You can't just load them up and go boop and load them into your computer. You gotta literally has to be played at speed and recorded one at a time. So with these tapes, be able to do what, a tape or two a day? Oh man, just gonna have to pick like the best shows or like the coolest looking show. I don't know, man. I want to hear one of these things for one thing. And here's the funny thing. This fucking tape deck I got, I just went and checked it. And I got it like a couple weeks ago in a estate sale. It's a double deck and it's got high speed copying for cassette tapes. No fucking, no headphone jack on the front of it. You fucking kidding me? How? I literally this afternoon on the way home with these in my car, I stopped at a garage sale specifically to look for headphones. I found headphones and I get here and I'll play a tape and the tape player works. No fucking headphone jack. Pardon my French. Alpine Valley 84, Marine Fairgrounds, San Rafael, Winterland 74. Keep that off to the side here. Sacramento 78. MSG 93. Berkeley Theater 86. Holt Center 84. Billie Holiday. Philadelphia Spectrum 74. Northrop Auditorium, Minneapolis 71. Oh, is there a set list for that? Why is this scratched out? River Bend 85. Greek Theater again. I wonder if these are copies of the same shows. Because I'm just whistling through here, I'm not remembering what dates. Greek Theater 86. Greek Theater 88. Chicago 88 missing. Mardi Gras 89. Providence 84. Right. All right, so these are empty. Oh, yeah, I'm putting that up here. My curiosities I am putting. All right, so here's another. Look at that. Yeah, perfect layering right there. So we can close these and nicely stack them so they're not damaging each other. Nice and tightly packed. I can't believe this. This is not real. You know, I was all week, thinking, that guy's not gonna remember. That guy's not gonna remember. He didn't email me. He can't remember. But yeah, I showed up and he's like, "Come on, I got stuff for you." All right, so, all right, now let's see what do we got here. Alpine Theater, Ventura 82. Greek Theater 7/15/88. That says 2. Wonder if that's second generation or part 2. Scarlet, Fire, Women Are Smarter, Ship of Fools, Space, Need a Miracle, Give Me Some Lovin', Finishing with Morning Dew. Brenton Burn Arena 83. Mothman and Headspace. What was that all about, eh? What is that? Who is that? I don't know. San Francisco Greek Theater 85. I wonder if that was like the dude was local to that area. Stanford, English Town, Grateful Dead Hour, number 405 and 406. Who do you love? Wow. Old 1966. Minglewood, Alabama. Oakland Auditorium 79. Miracle by Rat Dog. Neat. Stanford 82. Oakland Coliseum 90. San Diego 78. Red Rocks 84. Benny Goodman? What? 4878. Do we get a bootleg of Benny Goodman? Curious. Binghamton 83. Kaiser Stadium 73. Garcia Grisman, Warp 91. That's cool. Ziggy Stardust changes. Life on Mars, 5 years. Space Odyssey. Well, no, it's Bowie. Bowie 72. Wow, that's pretty neat. Binghamton. San Diego. Red Rocks. Neville's. Huh. Neville Brothers, huh? Lost Horizons. September 85, Kaiser Auditorium. NASA 90. July 1876, San Francisco. Fillmore East of 70. Wow, that's cool. Eugene, Oregon, 83. Look it up. Look it up by Kiss. I'm looking for tape over these holes, like maybe somebody recorded over Kiss. Kiss, look it up. How about that? That's hilarious. I actually had that in my collection once, and I think I did tape over it. I did a lot of taping in the 80s, but it was all me and my buddies getting high in our cars. And it's some pretty historical stuff. In fact, I have it all digitized on my YouTube. It's funny. Warner Brothers private recording. 1968, private recording. Dark Star, St. Stephen's, The 11, Morning Dew. Throwing Stones. That's alright. Okay, yeah, something said something funny on there. Civic Car, Hartford, 83. Central Coliseum, Reno, 82. The Spectrum, 85. Jerry Garcia Band, Pacific High Recording Studio. That's cool. Michigan 89. Albany 90. I'm curious, see some of these names, like maybe that's the taper. Boston Music Hall. Oh, the Who, Glens Falls Civic Center. Rehearsal show. May 89. Third generation question mark. Oh, was that a sound check or something? Curious. That's going on a curiosity pile. Boston Music Hall 76. That might be pretty cool. Dylan 61. What's this all about? I tell you though, these are some high quality tapes. They're some not like Walmart versions of 80s or 80s Walmart versions of cassette tapes. Rochester 84. I went to Rochester 85. Did not go to this show. Houston, Texas 85. Coliseum Richmond 85. Long Beach 87. Allman Brothers 89. Worcester, Mass. First generation. First generation, huh? Second generation. July of 90. Where is that? Foxborough 90. Dane Country Region, Madison, Wisconsin 73. Dark Star. You Ain't Woman Enough. Wow. Big River, Promised Land. Sugary Magnolia. Huh. Oakland 87. The World. Jimbo. Hollywood Palladium 71. Frost Jim. I wonder if Jim was a taper. There's Jimbo again. I wonder if he's the taper or the the trader. Maybe he made copies and stuff. Almost to the end, folks, of just this batch. We'll have a billion more next week. Big Boys, Far From Me, Candyman, Uncle. First Gen FM. Yeah, these got to be the tapers. Dylan of 92. There's a blank. I bet you somewhere there's there's a blank here. Somewhere there's like a cassette player in an attic that's just sitting there rotting away. That's got this tape in it. Some dude was playing it, and then the tape deck ended up, getting packed away. Merriweather 85. I don't know what that is. California 90. Buffalo 81. Long Beach 81. Soundboard 1 and 2. Neat. That's going on to Curiosity. So is this. Wow, what is this all about? Philadelphia 86. Jimbo. Yeah, gotta be. Judy Mawat and Calabash 89. Soundboard. Ziggy. Who is Judy Mawat? That is spelled M-O-W-A-T-T. That's going in a curiosity pile. Anaconda Theater. I don't know where that is. My Anaconda don't want none. Lakehurst of 70. Okay. Cool. Curiosity pile. Written on the wall. Oh, yeah. We already Bob Bunce. I don't know. Some local guy. Cowboy Junkies. Wow. Fillmore East 70. Second set. Boston Music Hall. Red Creek. What? Oh. This is a local soundboard job here. Commander Cody. Red Creek, Rochester. So somebody, I mean, local. Maybe it's that Jimbo dude. Maybe he's the taper. Huh. The plot thickens. Hampton Arena, 88. Jimbo again. Anybody know this Jimbo guy? Leave a comment. Say hi, Jimbo. I am fascinated by this stuff. All right, so that is it, man. So this is our curiosity pile. Yeah, so maybe these will be the first things I play with when I hopefully get set up. Because I think I have the ability to go from RCA stereo into the computer. It was something I did for all my videotapes from all my old videos and stuff like that. Needed the RCAs for audio off the video camera. Should be able to do something. Now, this is blank. I don't know. Let's see. That's a matching tape type. But so is this one. Vegas. Man, there's no label on the tapes. What a bummer. I don't want to put them in here until unless I know. All right, so we'll keep these separate. Who knows? It could be in the other boxes. Well, but see, we have no way of knowing unless we actually play them. All right, so these will get their own box. All right. Well, hey, folks, that's it. That's it for this this first edition of the tapes. The tapes, the lost tapes. All right, folks. Hey, this was pretty interesting, and I'm really psyched to be able to get these digitized, because I'm hoping that this week I can get at least enough of it onto a CD that I can give that dude next week. Appreciation for him trusting me with these. And you guys have ideas. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to digitize every one of these things unless I found some kind of high-speed way, which would probably mean some expensive piece of machinery to do so. And I'm not going to pay anybody else to do it. Can't pay anybody else to do it. But, there could be, hey, David Lemieux, give me a call, man. You're the archivist. What should I do with this stuff? And it's going to be really hard for me to trust any of the advice I get on these, because it could be people trying to make money off this shit. Like, send them all to me. And then they're just going to, like, eBay them all. You know what I mean? We don't want people. That's not what the dead would want. So, it's for the people. You know what I mean? All right, folks, that's going to do it for me here in the Dead Lab. And until next time, don't you go change it.
We'll be back with the Magic Tunes for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.